So for the essential assignments for summer school for food science, your first assignment here is for you to find three jobs within the realm of food science, or maybe even within the realm of culinary. You're supposed to list the titles of the jobs here, describe how these jobs are similar. So with each job, describe something about it that's similar to other jobs. How these jobs are different. So name three differences. And then down here, highlight what you would like about the job or not like about the job, and maybe list which one you think you would enjoy the most. That's assignment one. Assignment two is to read this here, which is going to give you information about different methods of food preservation. And then below is a matching based on these definitions of these techniques, a matching just kind of question or quiz here. So for these definitions, this definition may fit with more than one of these foods. Keep that in mind. That's assignment two. Assignment three is another article reading. This one is about medieval food preservation, some of which we still use today. But this is an article I'd like for you to read. At the end of the article, there is a table with some questions, prompts for you to answer. So answer these, and that will be assignment three. Assignment four is an essay prompt, okay? So here's a scenario that I've described, and I want you to write an essay, a paragraph, 2 paragraphs, however long you feel like will be enough. I would say at least a paragraph is what I'm looking for. Writing an essay describing how you would preserve various types of foods, such as dairy, meat, fruit, and vegetables, given the situation that I've described in the scenario above. So you'll have to read that. The next assignment is another article, but this one is on different types of packaging material used in food. Packaging food is one way that we preserve food. So this goes into different materials that are commonly used and the pros and sort of cons of those. Another 4-question kind of table here, just like the other article, so answer these. Then this assignment here, it gives you information basically about what are the basics that are required by the FDA for food labeling requirements. And now when I say food labeling, I don't just mean nutrition label. I mean food labeling, any of the labeling that's giving information about the food. So sometimes it's giving information about the weight of the food. Sometimes it's just giving information about the ingredients. But this gives you information about where those are commonly found on food packaging and that kind of information. So the assignment with this is right here. I want you to find a recipe and create that food product. If you can't create it because you don't have the ingredients, that's fine. If you can, in theory, in your mind, I guess, figure out what the label might look like based on the recipe, you could do that as well. But my idea is that you use a recipe and create a label based on that recipe, because most recipes don't have food labels made for them. So I'm not talking about taking an already packaged food, renaming it something that you come up with, and just using the same nutrition facts and all that label facts. What I mean is, like, you find a recipe for muffins, okay? So normally those recipes are listed with like 1 cup flour, 2 cups baking soda, cup of milk, that kind of thing. That's not usually found on food labels though, but the ingredients are. So, and the nutrition of the food is not necessarily always written in a recipe. Like, it's not always written how many carbs are in these muffins or how many grams of protein are in these muffins. But we can figure that out based on knowing how to look that up. We'd look up basically the protein and carbs in the ingredients that are used and basically convert however much we're using in the total amount of the product, basically just to figure out what the nutrition of the entire recipe is. Okay, there's a rubric here of how many points you'll get for each of the elements that you include. So that's the final assignment. So there's the 6. Generally, I'm grading a lot of this on completion. I'm not grading too harshly, especially the articles. So I want you to just give your thoughts more than anything. All right, and that is all.